Well, it's time to talk money this morning. One of my favorite subjects, I might add, and something that can help all of us is ways to save on our taxes.
Chip Coughlin, a retirement income analyst, joins us this morning to tell us just that. So you're saying with these 5 steps, we can save money on our taxes?
This is the first place to start.
Okay.
Let's get going.
Okay.
Number 1, participate in your employer's retirement plan.
Okay.
If your employer offers a retirement plan, 401k, 403b, simple IRA, get in, stay in, and reinvest along the way. The dollars you put in are pre-tax contributions, so it lowers your taxable income. And as a bonus, many of those type plans have a match associated with them. So I tell everybody, the minimum maximum. What's the minimum you have to put in to get the maximum match? That's where you start, then add to it over time.
But the thing is, what if you really need, you're one of those people who might be living check to check.
Right.
And you can't really put in what they're going to match. Can you, wouldn't you suggest putting in something $25, $30?
Something is better than nothing.
Exactly. Begin with the end in mind.
Okay.
And even if you're at the beginning of your career, you got to put in something because compound interest over time is going to give you an explosion of value. So start small, but start.
Okay.
Okay.
Don't build your way up to that match.
Exactly. That's the way to go.
Then you also say contribute to a traditional IRA.
Okay. If you don't have a retirement plan at your employer, or perhaps you're self-employed, you can do an IRA. All right. An IRA is a great way to save. It's pre-tax. Okay. There's two choices: a regular IRA pre-tax or a Roth, which is after tax. Okay. For young people, I really like the Roth. It's an after-tax deposit, but the harvest, or at the end when you take the money out, it's tax-free. But put money in those vehicles. Depending on your income, for a married couple filing joint under $99,000, you can have the 401k and you can have an IRA. So you got to watch the limits. But if you don't have a 401k, definitely do the IRA.
Okay. Next is contribute to that flexible spending account. So it isn't even daycare is one of the things that you can put money in.
Daycare, dependent care, health care costs. You got to put the money away. Again, it lowers your taxable income because it's a pre-tax contribution. Okay.
And you can spend it through the year, right?
Yes, and you have to look at the plan though, because sometimes if there's money left in the plan at the end of the year, it's forfeited. So, for example, if you were going to have braces for your child, okay, figure out what it's going to cost over the course of the year. Don't put any more than necessary. You don't want to leave any money on the table.
Okay. You also say consider tax implications before you retire. So what do you mean by that?
This is kind of interesting, and this takes a little bit of planning. Many people look at their lives on a year-to-year basis. So psychologically, they get to the end of the year, I'm going to retire 12/31. Okay, and I'm going to start next year fresh, retired and everything. Well, many times your biggest paycheck is your last check because it has your unused sick time, your unused vacation time, and they may put you into a higher tax bracket. So if you're thinking about retiring on 12/31, push it off to the first quarter when they put in those expenses for vacations and sick days and things like that. You'll be at a much lower tax bracket for that year.
That's smart. Okay, so
get ahead
retire
on
on
that
January
one.
2nd. Okay.
Or January 15th. Sure.
There we go,
Okay, so use capital loss rules to your advantage. I have no idea what that means.
Okay, this is in taxable accounts. So this would be a joint account or an individual account, and you harvest the loss to offset the gains, as much as $3,000. Okay, and it can reduce your taxable income. So, and if you have more than $3,000, you can carry it over in subsequent years. But be smart with that. Play to win. Okay, because as I said, begin with the end in mind. Do a little bit of planning. Be proactive, and you can save money on your taxes each and every year. And let's face it. Do we pay enough in taxes?
Yes.
I think we do.
Yes.
So let's be smart, use the laws to our advantage, and it'll really put more money in your pocket ultimately.
Well, and this is where you all come into play at Retirement Income Analysts, because if you have questions about any of these things we talked about and you need an extra hand, you can always give Chip a call, 315-701-4440. That's 855-44-RETIRE. Their offices are located at 892 East Brighton Avenue in Syracuse, and you can also learn more by visiting them online, retirewithira.com or retirementincomeanalyst.com.
RIA.
RIA, sorry.
They tricked us.
Sorry.
okay.
There we go. All right.
Thank you so much, Chip. You have the best liners and the best glasses.
Well, there you go.
Thank
you.
Thank you. We'll
Great
be
to
right
be
back.
here.
We'll be right back.